Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about how old is my makeup. I actually did see this video done by Jessica Braun, and I'll link her video down below. When I saw it, at first I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to know. This could be really scary, but I decided to go ahead and share it with you guys because you just need to know this, you know? It's something that you need to be aware of. I think part of the problem for me is that I have a very large collection and I'm kind of a forgetful person, so it's easy for me to think something is newer than it actually is in my collection, as I found out when I checked some of the dates. So if you guys want to see more, keep on watching. But first, before we get into the dates of some of the makeup that I went through, I did want to let you guys know there are two different sites that I used. I'll link both of them down below. I just used the same sites that Jessica used. When I was going through my collection, about half the stuff I grabbed to see how old it was, I either couldn't find what the correct batch code was and it wasn't matching up with the site, or they weren't even like a brand that they would check. So both of the sites had a list of brands that they'll check batch codes on, and some of the brands that I was trying to check they didn't even have on their site. One of the ones, like ColourPop, I couldn't find that one. What else? I can't remember. There was a few brands that I tried to find that I couldn't find. So anyway, I did find some stuff. You guys ready for this? I don't know if I'm ready to share this with you. It's a little scary. I found some scary stuff, you guys. It makes me want to actually go through all of my liquids. I think I'm going to do that when I have a little bit more time. I think I'm going to go through all of my liquid type products and check the batch codes for the ones that I can, and possibly purge some things based on that. Maybe that would make a good video. Let me know if you guys want to see that video. All right, but enough talking. Let's get into it. So the first thing that I was able to find is this here. So this is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I know I've had this about 3 years. I did actually purchase this from HauteLook, so I was very interested to see if HauteLook maybe sold older items because they are a discounted retailer. As you guys know, I always have a link down below because it's great deals. So I was like, I wonder if they sent me an old one. But when I looked up the batch code, this was manufactured in January of 2014, which means it's 3 years and 10 months old. I know I bought it sometime in the year of 2014, so it was actually pretty new when I got it. And because this is a powder, I know it's getting close to 4 years old now, but because it's a powder, I really don't feel bad about it because it still feels very creamy. It still applies nicely. So this is something I don't feel weird about continuing to use, and I'm happy to know that it wasn't older than I thought it was. All right, the next thing that I checked, I could not remember when I purchased this, but I must have purchased it somewhat recently because this is from Revlon. It's the Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. When I looked up this one, it said it was manufactured in February of this year. So I must have picked this up over the summer or something, but good to know that it's not old yet because it is a liquid. All right, the next thing, this one's a little scary, you guys. The next thing that I checked, I wanted to check as many liquids as I could. This is from Laura Mercier, and this is a lip gloss. Mine's about half gone, so I did get a lot of use out of this because it is going to need to go in the trash now. This, unfortunately, was manufactured in January of 2013. Oh, that means as of this, like in 2 months, it's going to be 5 years old. Oh my God, I can't believe that I still have been using this. I still have been using this. I felt like it wasn't that old. I know I got it in like a Sephora Favorites kit or something, but I can't remember when it was, and I guess that's a bad sign. If I can't remember when I got it, it's probably very old, clearly, because this was almost 5 years old. So that is, of course, going in the trash. Another product that I was like, oh, I just can't remember when I got it. I'm so bad. Like when I was watching Jessica's video, she's like, I know I got this in this month of this year. I can't remember when I got any of these products, which is really bad. But this one from NARS is a concealer. This one is in the shade Chantilly. I do also have the vanilla shade, which I know that one's newer because I just replaced it recently. But this one is the Chantilly shade. I only use this like in the winter, so I thought maybe I might have had it for a while, but this was actually manufactured in 2016. It didn't give me a month on this one. I'm not sure why, but it did tell me the year. So sometime last year, I'm totally fine with continuing to use this. I think it has a 24-month shelf life, so I just do need to get busy on using it, but I'm glad to know it's not that old. Okay, If you guys get easily disgusted, you might want to turn down the volume for this next one. This one scared me. This one really scared me, you guys. This little lip butter, like it's a lip balm basically from Korres. This is in my makeup use up for 2017. I have been using this a lot, trying to use it up, and I've used like, it's almost half gone, and it was almost full when I brought it into this project. Oh gosh, this one made me sick to my stomach. Yes, this was manufactured in June of 2011. So, yeah, that makes it 6.5 years old, and clearly I'm not going to continue using this. This is also going to go in the trash. It's actually gonna go in my empties for the project, so I can include it in the project for the end of the year roundup, but really disgusting that I've been using this. Now, I know for sure on this one, I haven't owned it more than, because I know I bought it when we lived in Brentwood, so I think it was 3 years old when I bought it, but I bought it at a Marshall's, so it was already a few years old when I purchased it. Now, 3 years already, I mean, that's probably too long to keep using it, but it didn't smell bad, so I was like, oh, it's okay. I'll keep using it. It's only about 3 years old, but clearly this sat for a while in the store, so that really grossed me out, and that's something I will not be using anymore. And then next I checked something that's brand new, because I was curious after I checked that Korres one, and I like racked my brain. I'm like, when did I buy this? When did I buy this? And then I remembered clearly buying it when we lived in Brentwood, and we only lived there for a short period of time, so I kind of narrowed it down. I was like, you know, I wonder if the site isn't accurate, so I checked something that was brand new because I wanted to see the accuracy. So this is a brand new highlighter from Lancome. And the nice thing about having this one to check too is I was able to figure out the batch code on the product based on the batch code on the box. So it was on the box and on the product. So that kind of helped me figure out some of the other batch codes too. So that was nice. But anyway, this highlighter was, I just received this in the mail from Octoly, and this was manufactured in May of this year. So yeah, it seems like based on when have been picking things up and based on the dates they're giving me, they all seem to pretty much line up. There were a couple that were scary, but they all kind of do line up. All right, the next thing that I checked on was this YSL lip tint. This one was actually manufactured in January of this year as well, so this one is still good. And then the last thing that I checked on was this Benefit concealer, and I was curious about this because we actually just got this in gratis. I got it like 3 months ago in gratis, but I was wondering about gratis. You know, anytime you get something that you're not buying from a retailer directly, it's like, did they give me old stuff? Did they give us old stuff in gratis? Stuff that's been sitting in the warehouse they need to get rid of or something? But luckily, no, that's not the case. This was manufactured in April of this year. Alright, so those are all the products that I wanted to share with you in this quick little video. So definitely both of these lip products are going in the garbage, and now I'm really definitely going to go through all my lip products in particular and check those batch codes because, like I said, I just have such a hard time keeping track of things that I feel like there's probably some other really old things lurking in there. If you guys want to see that video, let me know. I might just do like a run through of what I'm getting rid of after I check all those batch codes. But I think for the most part, most everything was pretty good. So I was very happy to see that most everything was fairly new, or at least right around where I thought it was, but these, yeah. Ooh. So thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Make sure to check out Jessica's video if you haven't seen it. It's very entertaining, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.